Our journey begins over a century ago, in the twisting cobblestone streets of Madrid, where a group of football-loving friends first conversed in hushed whispers about creating something new, a club representing the majesty of their home city. In the spring of 1897, their ideas took root, and Los Blancos, the Whites, were born. The crisp, angelic hue of their new jerseys evoked the glistening snowcaps of the Sierra Nevada mountains, east of Madrid. When the first Los Blancos squad took the pitch at their humble ground, Pasaron de O'Donnell, a few hundred spectators murmuring in anticipation, they could scarcely conceive of the global spectacle their club would become. The scratchy gramophone horn announcing Real's initial starting lineup presaged generations of iconic playmakers whose names would echo through the annals of footballing lore. In those pioneering days, inside forwards like the fleet-footed Pedro Barrages brought oohs and ahs from the modest crowds with their snaking dribbles and blistering shots. The incomparable Santiago Bernabeu later arrived to anchor their defense, his commanding presence foreshadowing his eventual off-field leadership. As Spain transitioned from the 19th to 20th century, Los Blancos gradually gained prominence on the national stage, winning their first Copa del Rey title in 1905. The eruption of jubilant cheers with the referee's final whistle heralded a new era of success for the club. Supporters paraded the streets waving their crimson and gold-striped flags, trumpets blaring in deafening celebration of the historic trophy. Yet, Real Madrid's elevated ambitions called for a grander stadium to house their passions. In 1912, they relocated to the wide-open meadows of Ciudad Lineal, on the outskirts of the bustling capital. Their new home, Estadio de O'Donnell, cradled 8 times more fervent fans, its soaring stands and grassy pitch offering glimpses of future glory. When Santiago Bernabeu assumed the presidency in 1943, he held dreams of conquering Europe itself. His grand visions whispered of unfathomable continental and global supremacy. With bold wartime reforms, financial gambles, and decisive leadership, Don Santiago steered Real toward their destiny. By the mid-1950s, their present-day Coliseum emerged from the forests of concrete and steel girders as construction ceased on the majestic Santiago Bernabeu Stadium. Just as these new grounds were consecrated, the club captured the first 5 European Cups ever held, a feat unmatched to this day. When Alfredo Di Stefano first graced the Bernabeu pitch in 1953 with his otherworldly skills, the crowd's eruption nearly tore the sky itself asunder. His balletic dribbling unlocked defenses with unprecedented imagination, earning him the moniker Saita Rubia, Blonde Arrow. Partnered with peers like Paco Gento and Ferenc Puskás, Los Blancos became the greatest show on earth. Aside fans across Europe gleefully skipped work to witness firsthand. By 1960, their trophy cabinets could scarcely contain the spillover of silverware. From Moscow to Glasgow, the mere utterance of Real Madrid induced shivers of excitement and awe. As the club view extended from purely domestic dominance to continental and even intercontinental supremacy, their Franco-backed extravagance prophetically announced the impending globalization of the beautiful game itself. Future generations continued building on these gloried foundations, captained at last by Raul in the 1990s, who inheriting Di Stefano's sacred number 7 shirt. His supernatural exploits cemented his legacy as the top scorer in Real's history books. Come the millennium, Galacticos like Zinedine Zidane, Ronaldo, David Beckham, and Cristiano Ronaldo kept the winning cycles churning. In the 21st century, no club has lifted more European Cups Champions League titles than Real Madrid. The deafening roar of the ultras surging down from the Bernabeu stands after each triumph affirms Los Blancos' enduring supremacy through the decades. Twisted spires piercing the heavens, heraldic badges blazing defiance. The very name Real Madrid now elicits awe and wonder even in the most far-flung hamlets around the globe. As we close the final page on over a century of lore, the legacy continues evolving. But through 12 UEFA crowns, over 30 Liga championships, and talents past, present, and future, one truth endures eternal. There is only one Real Madrid. The name alone echoes through history's halls, inducing shivers down spines of rivals and romantics alike. For decades more, their tireless triumphs shall be sung by grizzled ultras and wide-eyed children discovering the beautiful game anew.